Well, it seems like every day a little bit more information comes out about Epic Universe. Some of it is from Universal themselves, and some of it is just by seeing some construction progress or hearing things from some team members talking about team member previews that are currently going on some level at Epic Universe, and also some people that are just living around Epic Universe, as you do have an apartment complex that is right next door to this brand new theme park. And a lot of people have caught footage of dragons flying overhead, which is from drones, and other elements being tested inside of Epic Universe. But here from Adventuring with Annie, we have our first glimpse of the actual fireworks show that is going to be part of Epic Universe, as that is something that they currently really haven't had much at Universal Studios, as they've had the nighttime show that they had this past summer called Sensational. It was kind of a mix of a water show and drone show and some fireworks. While it is a fantastic show, it is not a grand fireworks show like you've seen at Magic Kingdom on a nightly basis with Happily Ever After. I think this show that they're going to do at Epic Universe is going to be on that scale. Now, we're not going to watch this whole thing. This is like a 20-minute long show of what she has a clip here. So we're going to watch through some highlights of this, and then we'll talk about some elements of the fireworks show, what other things could entail with this. Could it be part of the Helios Grand Hotel? Could it be the fountain in front of it? All those elements like that. But we'll take a look at some clips here of the fireworks show. And you can hear there is some music playing, so they're playing it with some music as well. Interesting, like, look like a firefall type of firework there. Interesting firework. I mean, it definitely seems that there are multiple spots that fireworks are being shot from. So initially there's this peninsula behind Helios Grand Hotel that was presumed where the fireworks would be shot from, but it almost looks like we've got at least 2, maybe 3 different spots that fireworks are being shot off from, at least in this test here. There's got one way over here, and then you have them coming off back here as well. And those are not close to each other. That's a big one. That's interesting. Now, this is the one that I think has been seen before, and some have theorized that this almost looks like a Pokemon ball, which it kind of does. Some other people have said this is a very common type of firework, but given the fact that one of the other big rumors out there is that Pokemon is coming to Universal Studios, taking over the Simpsons land, that's led some people to think that this could be Pokemon. It's possible. I definitely think, again, we've seen Zelda in one of the windows in Epic Universe near Super Nintendo World, and Zelda is not a part of Super Nintendo World or Donkey Kong Country. To me, that is an Easter egg of sorts that something Zelda-related is going to be coming to the Universal theme parks. So could they also have an Easter egg in some fireworks show, in a fireworks show that points to Pokemon coming, perhaps, without outright saying it? It's definitely possible. I'm not saying that this is that for sure, but if you do look at a Pokemon ball and the logo, it's kind of similar to that. So it potentially could be, but obviously we don't know without knowing what the show is really like about, if it's going to include aspects of Nintendo and other properties as well. But just one of those things. I remember seeing that Firework before, and a lot of people had speculated about that, including myself. Oh. Those are pretty big. I mean, she's pretty close, but those seem like very large fireworks. I definitely seem to like these pairs or these threes they shoot off on this side. I've noticed, at least in this testing. There's another 3 together there. Oh, they got both sides going here. Oh, wow, that might be a little bit of a grand finale testing here. That looks seem very grand finale-like. Yeah, that was a little star that showed up right there. That was cool. Could be Nintendo related. Or Celestial Park, something like that. Oh, wow. I would say that is the grand finale. Or just shooting off as many as they have on hand. Wow. Something Universal has been missing for a long time is that type of fireworks show. That looks very much on par with a major fireworks show like Happily Ever After. Now, obviously, that was not a show. I mean, there was some music playing, I believe I could hear in there. It was kind of hard to tell there, or it could have been coming from inside of that apartment there that was from Adventuring with Annie. But it definitely seemed like they were just shooting off fireworks just to test out the fireworks. It didn't seem like it was within any sort of show itself at that point there. But it did look like there were at least 2, maybe 3 different spots they were shooting off fireworks from. But I would say for sure 2 different spots they were shooting fireworks off from, which is interesting because we do know about the peninsula behind Helios Grand Hotel. But I was unaware. It looked like it was coming from over near Dark Universe, so they might have a spot back there tucked away where they're shooting off some stuff over there as well. Now, currently speaking, Universal has not officially said that there's going to be a fireworks show. They have shown it in the concept art. They've teased at it, but they haven't come out and said like what the name will be or if there will be one. Obviously, here they're testing out fireworks. There is going to be some sort of nightly fireworks show. Now, the only sort of leak that's been out about this was from last year. Did a video on this when this was leaked out. This is from Orlando Theme Park Zone. When some concept art for Universal's Helios Grand Hotel got leaked out. And one of the things that got leaked out about it was some of their plans for how they were going to utilize Helios, and part of it was going to be with the potential fireworks show. And what they had said here in the quote that stuck out to me was, "This in-the-park themed hotel is a combination of carefully planned programmatic elements with a unique thematic story that culminates in a lavish extension of story for guests to the park. Envisioned as a present-day alternate universe design, this project was born out of the imagery of fable, video game worlds, and film. Set as the backdrop to the adjacent theme park, Epic Universe, the client sought to create a, quote, Disney castle, which was inhabitable." So the part that stuck out to me was create a quote Disney castle which was inhabitable. And if you know how Disney utilizes Cinderella's castle over to Magic Kingdom, they have projection technology that is shown on that during the fireworks show. So potentially that is something that could be part of this show, is they do use projection technology on Helios itself to be part of the fireworks show. And also, given the peninsula is tucked away behind Helios, again, that would also make sense if that's what they were going to do. Plus, you have the fountain, the large fountain that's in front of it. Haven't had any word from Universal specifically about how often that will be going on with the fountain shows, and if that will be part of the nightly fireworks show. I would also assume that would be as well. So potentially you could also have the large fountain, you could have projections on Helios, and then you could have probably, again, some sort of soundtrack with fireworks as part of a nightly fireworks show. I think that would probably be something that would rival Happily Ever After and be something, again, Universal hasn't ever had, is just some sort of actual competing fireworks show that's on the same level as what they do over at Disney World. So things are getting very exciting, though. That was really cool to see the testing of those fireworks. And obviously things are getting very, very close as this park opens May 22nd. Obviously in those clips there was no projection onto Helios. And Universal has done projection technology. They have the projection show they've done on Hogwarts before. So they're no stranger to this. So if I were to bet, I think they probably will do that, because I feel like that's an easy win, is just have that be part of your show. And it's almost something people come to expect now. I think with the success of Happily Ever After and how Disney has utilized projection technology, how Universal themselves have done it as well, I would almost at this point come to expect it, especially from the wording, what it seems like, Universal being the client and probably talking to some sort of firm to help them design Helios, that they wanted it to be their Disney castle of sorts. It kind of does also fit into that. So I think that we very likely could see that. And I can only imagine looking at this picture right here with, if you're staying at Helios and you're on the lazy river in the pool, watching the fireworks from there would be pretty awesome as well. So of course I'm looking forward to Epic Universe, but I'm also looking forward to how they're going to utilize the fireworks show and, what they announced before the park opens. I'm sure they're going to announce this. I guess the question would be, do they test this out during annual pass holder previews? They may keep this close to their vest and only reveal this on, when it starts on the opening night. So we'll have to wait and see on those details. And of course, we're waiting to hear about when annual pass holder previews will be, and, more details as they come out, which they are starting to trickle out quite a bit from Universal themselves, and obviously some from just people looking around, being near Epic Universe and flying overhead to see the construction progress, and getting some tidbits here and there. But whenever we do learn more from Universal or anybody else that spots something out there that just happens to see it, we will talk about it here and let you know about it. But either way, that's going to be it though for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as we do lots of coverage here of Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about the nighttime show that Universal is likely to put on? And do you think that they're going to use projection technology on Helios as part of that show? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.